afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here from Beaumont's very own Cigar Club. Some new things out in the cigar world this week, and we are catching them and getting them in our humidor as quickly as we can. The product we're looking at today is from Oscar Valladares, our good buddy based out of Houston now. Nicaraguan native, started off his career driving tour buses for the tours of Rocky Patel's factory, and now these days Oscar has his own operations. Plenty of great cigars out there that I'm sure you're familiar with. Leaf by Oscar, Superfly, McFly, so on and so forth, Cicerone, Alter Q, and all that good stuff. Well, that's coming from Oscar. Well, we got some new stuff. Last month, the TPE, which is the Total Product Expo trade show, took place in Las Vegas. Now, in years past, TPE was not a big deal for cigar shops. It was originally kind of more for your cigarette smoke shops, your gas stations, alternative product shops, and the like. But with some industries, or some members of the industry, not being very pleased with the way things have been running with the PCA trade show, a lot of them have started jumping on the TPE bandwagon over the last couple of years. So these products that I have sitting in front of me were rolled out at this year's TPE trade show last month, and we have technically 3 new products coming from the good folks at Oscar Valladares. We are going to start with the one that might look a little bit familiar, and that is going to be the Island Jim. When Oscar first got into the business, before he even was producing products under his own name, he started making off some product for a guy named Jim Robinson. Now, Jim owns the Leaf and Bean Strip up in Pittsburgh and has become an industry icon. He's been in the retail side of the business for, I believe, 30 plus years at this point. So the Leaf by Oscar was made for Leaf and Bean, as was Island Jim. In fact, I think you can probably get a good look there. That is good old Jim himself, with a stogie in his face on the front of the box there. But this is the brand new Island Jim Connecticut. The 2 previous versions we've had of this was the Nicaraguan wrapped original Island Jim number 2. There was a San Andreas wrapped Island Jim San Andreas number 2, and now the Island Jim Connecticut number 2. It's called number 2 because the number 2 is a torpedo shape in the cigar biz, but he kind of played with that a little bit, and if you can kind of see how that is laid out, it is meant to look like a number 2 pencil. So that is a little joke that rolls with all of these Island Jim number 2s. But this new version has got a Connecticut shade wrapper and undisclosed fillers. Oscar's not sharing what he put into this one. The original blend and the San Andreas both had 100% Honduran binder and filler, but they're not telling us exactly what is in this one. So all we know is that it's a Connecticut shade wrapper, and if they're not disclosing the blend, that does give me the impression that it's probably a tweaked blend, or at least not the same blend as the other 2 Island Jim offerings. But that is the brand new Island Jim Connecticut, so do check that out when you come in. And then flanking the Connecticut, we have the Oscar Valladares Heaven and Hell. Now both of these cigars actually were released in 2001 as an exclusive to Santa Clara distributors and a few online outlets. But also at this year's TPE trade show, they announced the nationwide launch. So the Heaven and Hell started shipping last month nationwide. They are 2 different cigars. So we're going to start with the Heaven in the white box. That's a Honduran Connecticut wrapper, Mexican binder, and fillers from Honduras. This one's coming in mild to medium, so it's definitely the easier going of the bunch. Now, the Hell version over here in the red box, that is a Nicaraguan Oscuro wrapper, Mexican San Andreas binder, and Honduran fillers on that one as well. This one's moving up a little fuller bodied, maybe moving up in that medium, maybe even medium full category, but still not even going for an outright full body designation. These were also, like I said, released at TPE this year, and they are available here and at retailers nationwide now, ready to go. So if you dig what Oscar's doing, if you tried the Oscar Valladares 10th anniversary, that was the celebratory cigar when the Astros won the World Series most recently. If you smoked the old Oscar Habano, which was the celebratory cigar for the Astros the previous time that they won the World Series, or any other great stuff that we carry from Oscar here in the store, your Raw Dog, your Cicerone, McFly, Superfly, 2012, so on and so forth. Got some neat new additions to the lineup that are going to be on the shelves, so do make it by and check them out as soon as you can. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of the Humidor Report. We do want to remind you that coming up next month, May 26th, we got Francis Codina from Perdomo Cigars that is going to be here for another fantastic retail event. That's going to take place from 4 to 8 p.m. That's right, we're going to stay open an extra hour that night to make sure everybody can come out and take advantage of the great deals, super cool swag that we showed you on last week's video. If you saw that last week, the lighter, the cutter, the hat, and there's going to be some more stuff that we're going to see when we get closer to the event. But make sure you mark your calendars now, Friday, May 26th, from 4 to 8 p.m. here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas. And if you're on the other side of the Sabine, make sure you go visit the home store in Lake Charles. I believe that it's May 12th that we will have a Room 101 event happening at the Lake Charles store. So do make your way over there and check that out as well. And until next week, we'll get some more stuff lined up for you. Hope we got some cool new stuff here to show you guys next week. So make sure that if you have not done so, like and subscribe and turn on your notifications for the videos here so you don't miss anything new, hip, happening, and breaking here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas. Until next week, I'm Justin, and we'll see you at the club.